I'd say first two evenings are more sort of Premier League. Last night was Sunday League, and tonight is going to be Champions League.
Interesting. Well, let's kick off with your starter. Cheesy, nutty, stuffed mushrooms.
I love mushrooms, I love cheese, and I love nuts. So altogether, that's a good start.
I love a mushroom. It's going to be a big mushroom like mine, I think. And the cheese is going to be melted. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I think that's really, really easy dish to do. There's not a lot of prep involved for this.
So I've cooked this dish quite a few times. I'm feeling quite confident with it. It's quite an easy dish to cook. So I just hope it turns out all right tonight. These mushrooms, yeah, they're magic.
Scott starts by de-stalking his mushrooms before frying them in a bit of butter.
Yeah, I'm a really fun guy.
Yeah, that's very good. He then adds a handful of spinach.
He's a Welsh boy through and through, so I'd expect him to use a Welsh cheese.
This is roulette, so garlic and herb, full-fat soft cheese.
Doesn't sound very Welsh to me. Scott chucks his suspiciously French-sounding cheese in with his spinach and stalks.
So would you like a cheesy joke?
Do I have an option?
What did the cheese say to herself in the mirror?
I don't know. Something hilarious, no doubt.
Hello, me.
Ha-ha, good one. That's enough now.
I'm making sure I'm mixing this cheese in very carefully. Get it?
Oh, behave. Next, in goes a handful of breadcrumbs. The mushrooms will be stuffed this evening.
There we are, all done, ready to go. That's going to taste absolutely blinding.
Marvellous. On with dessert. A pint of cookie cheesecake with berries.
Am I right in saying it's going to be served in a pint? So that's different.
It's a pint because he likes his beer. I'd rather have a beer.
So a pint of cheesecake is a lot of cheesecake, but it's just the way it's layered. You know, so it looks more than it actually is, but it tastes that good that they will smash a pint into it.
Sounds painful. First up, the base.
One for them. One for me.
Why not, eh? Scott mashes his cookies with a rolling pin for some reason. Then it's time for the second cheese of the day.
It's quite cheesy, isn't it?
If somebody doesn't like cheese, they're knackered. Can I say knackered?
You just did, twice.
I'm not that big a fan of full-fat soft cheese. It just tastes nice when it's mixed together with everything. But, minging.
To the minging cheese, he adds maple syrup and vanilla extract before whisking it into shape.
Right, my technique with the whisk to get it perfect, it's an electric whisk, so we just turn it on.
Solid plan, that. After a bit of whisking, it's time for another cheese joke.
What cheese do you use to get a bear out of a tree?
I'm sure you'll tell us.
Come on, bear.
Oh, dear.
He's not serving this in a pint glass, is he?
I think he is.
Is he?
Yeah. Scott grabs his pints and layers.
What cheese do you use to hide a horse?
This is going to be mascarpone, isn't it?
Mascarpone.
I thought as much. Anyway, next up is a layer of mixed berries.
I think my favourite berry is Mary berry.
Not sure she'd fit in the glass, though. Scott finishes off layering and pops them in the fridge for later. Main next. Chicken breast wrapped in Parma ham with blue cheese sauce and seasonal veg.
Yeah, I mean, I love chicken, I loved Parma ham, and I love cheese.
That's like standard wedding food, isn't it?
I've chosen this because my blue cheese sauce is a bit of a signature for me in the household. This is my big dish of the night. It's my cup final. I'm ready for kick-off.
Excellent news. Scott starts by slicing onions, which he fries in butter.
All I want is for my guests to come, have a nice time, enjoy themselves, and just give me a better mark than Claire.
I'm hoping the blue cheese sauce is going to be, like, separate, because if it's smothered in it, oh, it's going to be too much for me. The smell alone will probably be too much for me.
Oh, the smell of blue cheese. It almost smells like, you know, a football sock I found in my bag after a month, which doesn't sound great for a sauce.
Not really.
But when they taste the sauce, that's absolutely magic.
Take your word for that. The dirty socky cheese is then melted with the onions, butter and cream. How's that looking, then?
Oh, result. That is almost as good as netting a 25-yard top corner winner.
Well, let's hope you get more than 3 points for it.
So if this chicken dish is covered with cheese, it'll kill it.
Pretty sure it's dead already. Scott seasons his chicken.
This is what's going to happen, lads. You're going to get wrapped in pancetta, 2 at the back, just the 1 in the middle, 2 up top, all right? Top draw, game birds, let's have it.
Yes, I'm not sure they quite understand. The chicken is wrapped and will be cooked this evening.
So there they are, all wrapped up. I really think this has got it in the bag. Could be a winner for me tonight.
Unbelievable, Jeff! With all his prep done, Scott's off to get changed.
Last night got a little bit heated. Hopefully things will have all calmed down by tonight.
Things are falling apart a little bit. So it's gonna be important for Scott to make sure that he really smashes tonight.